Keeping warm at winter can be super tough, both outdoors and indoors. This might help. A heated fleece? Let's check it out. Okay, so we've got a heated fleece from Gokozy, heated apparel from Gokozy. Do different clothing, different heated apparel, gloves, fleeces, gilets, things like that. We've got a heated fleece, full long sleeve heated fleece. As you can see, it's black. So the idea with this is it's got a battery built into the actual fleece itself, which can be recharged. And then there are panels within the fleece that can keep you warm. So in this video, we're going to check out the fleece, try it on and see how good it is at keeping us warm. At the moment, I'm in December recording this video and it's very, very chilly. So this could be worn as a coat, as a fleece on top. It could be worn underneath a coat, maybe a waterproof coat if you're going for walking or working. This could be worn inside just to keep you warm. Anywhere at all, just to keep you warm in these cold winter months. So let's check it out on the desk here, then we'll try it on, see what the features are like, see what the battery's like, and then we'll try it out. Okay, so it comes in a nice carry bag, as you can see, with a zip around the actual edge. So let's unzip this. So the front pocket here, there is a user manual, and what probably is the actual battery. Let's check that out. Yep, so a small battery pack, which can be charged with a power barrel, you can see just in the top there. There is a USB-A port, so maybe you can use this for charging other things as well. There is what looks like a USB-C port on the side there, so maybe you can do USB-C out and USB-A out. We'll check it out in the user manual in a moment. Included cable is a USB type A to USB type C. That's included with the battery. Okay, so the fleece itself. So lovely material. So it's not that kind of cheaper fleece material you sometimes get. You know, the cheap standard fleece like regatta ones and Peter Storm type things. This is really thick and really good quality material by the feel of it. On the inside, there's kind of it's not like a silk, but it's kind of a sheer kind of material on the inside. And that is lovely. It's lovely and thick, actually. I expected it to be a little bit like, almost like this, like a standard fleece, but it's a much thicker than that. So that'd be warm on its own, even without the actual heating elements in them. As mentioned, long sleeve. It's got an elasticated cuff on each sleeve. And obviously it's a fleece, so it's got the collared neck. I've gone for the extra large one, so that gives you kind of a reference guide in terms of sizing. Pockets on the front, so there's one pocket there. One pocket there, and you can see as well here we've got a kind of a button system, which I'm assuming is how you actually turn or activate the battery and the heating elements. What I'll do is I'll just read the user manual, check how it works, I'll try it on, and then we can get it actually powered up. Okay, I've had a quick read of the user manual, really simple to get going. I've got a couple of things wrong just in the intro there. So the actual battery is charged using the USB-C port on the side there. So I'm actually charging the battery from another battery at the moment, just to show you that working. Some green lights on there moving, just indicating that it's actually charging up. So I'll unplug that for now. It has come with up to 3 bars in. Press the power button, it just indicates how much power's in there. Hopefully you can see that. On the fleece itself, there's a small zip pocket there, you can see, and there is a power cord out of there, so it's like a braided power cord, and that is what goes into the DC out section of the actual battery. I mentioned the barrel connection there. That is exactly what that's for. So that's simply a case of plugging into there. Okay, so the battery is going to go back into the pocket now, and that can be zipped up, stored inside there. There's also then in the user manual the kind of key there showing what the symbols actually mean. Those are the buttons that I mentioned on the front of the jacket. So I'll pop the jacket on now and we'll see if we can get things going. Okay, there we go. There's the jacket. So I've got it on top of the other fleece, so it's a little bit padded out, but it kind of gives you an idea of the size of it, the shape of it, etc. Really comfy. Almost straight away I can feel it's nice and warm anyway, nice and cozy anyway. Okay, we've got the battery connected up, the jacket on now. Let's switch things on. So you press and hold each of these buttons on the jacket here. So you can see it's gone to red. I'll press the other one, that will go to red as well. So 2 now turned on. So you've got one for the front of the jacket and 1 button controlling the back of the jacket. You can have 1, both, none, total flexibility depending on what you want to use it for. You see at the moment it's red, that means it's the high setting, the hottest setting, and that will last between 3 to 4 hours on a full 10,000 milliamp hour battery. If I press one of these, you'll see it'll go to green. This is the medium setting, which will last between 5 to 6 hours on a full 10,000 milliamp hour battery. If I turn them both to green, then flick this one to blue, that's the low setting, and that'll last between 7 to 8 hours. You can then flick that one into blue, so you can control these independently. Again, you can have one off, one high, one low, one medium. It's totally up to you in terms of what you need to heat up and when. You'll see the middle indicator as well, which is green. That's just indicating the battery level on the front. If this gets too low, it will start flashing to confirm there's less than 5% battery left. If the battery does get too low, it does need recharging immediately just to keep that longevity and safety of the battery. Okay, here we are with the Gokozy long sleeve fleece. So I've used this a few times now, it's super good. The heating element inside it is really good. Gets you nice and toasty and warm on the front and the back, and also on the neck area of the fleece. A few things I've noticed, it's really quick at warming up. So as soon as you put those buttons on, I think within seconds you can start feeling it, especially on the back area. If you've got a coat on that's pulling the fleece against your back, it's super quick at warming you up. I primarily use the fleece under another coat. So I'll be out walking, watching football with another coat on top, and that keeps you nice and snuggly and warm with the heating element underneath the coat, especially on the back area and on the stomach area, keeping you lovely and warm. It does definitely work just on its own, but I think having that extra layer on top almost acts as an insulation layer, keeping the heat underneath. But it definitely does work on its own. I have tried it on its own, and the heating element is really good. I mentioned previously in the video as well, I think you could wear this on its own without the power. It's actually a really nice warm fleece. Due to the quality and thickness of it, it's really good, really nice material, really comfortable to wear as well. The actual battery inside, obviously it's on the kind of hidden pocket on the inside. What's really good about the battery is it's not too big, and because it's not too big, it means it's not too heavy. They could, I guess, make this even bigger to create even more capacity in the battery to make it last longer. So there kind of probably is a little bit of weighing up in terms of that. But I think the balance is perfectly right. You don't hardly feel the battery at all, especially if you're wearing it with a coat as well. It's hardly noticeable, so it's really good. I've only used this for maybe like a couple of hours at a time on a walk or watching football. So I've not used it for any longer than that. For those 2 hours, it's never run out of battery, anything like that. Once I've then come back from the walk or watching football, I just pop that straight back on charge. Okay, so overall, super impressed with the long sleeve Gokozy fleece. Definitely a great product if you're out and about outdoors during the winter months. Maybe if you're working in a warehouse, something like that, keep you nice and toasty and warm. Watching football, watching kids play football, anything like that, just to keep you really nice and warm. An extra layer of comfort and heat under your coat or without a coat. So overall, great product. I definitely recommend it. What I'll do is I'll drop some links in the description where you can grab this off Amazon. There are often some offers on there in terms of promotion, so look out for them on Amazon as well. Any questions about the fleece, about what I've done in the video, please drop that in the comment section. I will reply to all questions and comments about the fleece. Please do like the video as well if you found it informative. If you haven't for any reason, give it a thumbs down, give it a dislike, but let me know in the comment section why. And if you want to follow the Houston DIY channel for more product reviews, tech reviews, giveaways, and much more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.